Now, let me take this opportunity to explain, okay, the market rise and fall, okay? This is a contract that we analyze, we trade on binary, or what many refer as the derivative trading. Okay, it's among the 4 contracts that are the main contracts that are tradable here in derivative. Okay, now this contract rise and fall is analyzed using these candles. The green candle will represent the rise market, and the red candle will represent the fall market. Understand that. Now, for you to make an analysis, you are going to work with things we call the volatilities, okay? And in a layman's explanation, the volatilities refer or mean the different markets that you need to analyze from, okay? They are from 10 to 100, okay? Far left, you're going to see R25. You click on it. At time when you search the derivative chart and you go to volatilities, you may find that it's at this point, the Forex. Don't get shocked. Just look for derived, this one. Click on it and they'll be here. They'll be here. So what should you do? You just delete this one and immediately delete it, okay? You're going to see your volatilities. So you pick one. Let's say you pick 151S, the market pattern looks this way. Now, if you click on, again, that part for you to choose a different volatility, you are going to experience a different pattern, you can see. So the advantage of these patterns or these volatilities is that at least they'll align with your strategy, yeah, and save you time instead of you waiting for a market on volatility party 1S. And maybe if you click here, always click and then you delete backspace, maybe on volatility 50, maybe the market have aligned with your strategy. Through that, you save time on these markets. Time is money. Now, that is the volatility. Now, on my point number 2, we are going to do a setup of what we call the time frame. Now, time frame is here, 24 hours. Once you click there, it comes with the 24-hour icon, iko hivyo. That's a default. So you click on it for you to make a decision what time frame you want to analyze your market on. Okay, so the best time frame for the market rise and fall is between 3 minutes and 30 minutes. If you have 30 minutes that you can make, you can set aside to make an analysis, you can pick 30 minutes. If you have 15 minutes, you pick 15 minutes. If you have 8 hours, you pick 8 hours. If you have 24 hours, you pick 24 hours. But the best is 3 to 30 minutes. Okay. Now, if you work with 1 or 2 minutes, you may be disadvantaged in this way that you will not have enough time to make your analysis because of that limited short time or period. So at least pick something reasonable. 10 minutes, yeah, 10 minutes is fine. Personally, I work with 10 minutes time frame. I work with 5, I work with 15, okay? So if you have your 15 minutes or 5 minutes, whichever, I've picked 5, this is 5-minute time frame. You can see 5-minute time frame. It's here. Now, one thing that you must understand, time frame has a meaning. And in a layman explanation again, it is the amount the candle that is forming at that present time is taking to start forming and to close. Okay? In Swahili we say masaa yenye candle inafungua na inafunga. That is the time frame. Now, before I leave the part time frame, I want to show you how now to know, okay? This is the amount of time that is remaining in this candle that is forming. So you will have to add what we call the timer. Look at this. This is my cursor. Angalia. I'm bringing it down here. Farthest corner hapa, there is this icon that resembles the coin. You click on it and then you scroll down. You're going to see countdown to bar close. This is our interest today. So if I untick it, just look at this price. This is a price. Our interest is on this price. Okay. So below it, immediately I tick. Look at it. It's unticked. So if I tick it, below it, there's a timer. This candle that is forming right now is about to close. In the next 22 seconds, 20, 20, again 19, 18, it's counting backwards. In those seconds as they elapse to 00, that candle will complete its formation and it will jump to the next candle. Just 0, 5, 4, 3, and then 2, and then 0, and then closed. Then now a new candle now will start forming immediately. A new candle will start forming immediately. That candle has already closed. So it means that that candle cannot be traded. The rule remains very simple, that we do not trade on a candle that is forming, has started forming, or that is about to close. It's about to end its formation. You can see the timer is still here. The candle is about to close, and we cannot trade at this specific time. Immediately it closes, we'll be moving to the next candle immediately. Okay? We have seen, we have jumped to the next candle, and the next candle has formed. So when the timer has given you that leeway that I'm about to finish forming, do not join the markets. When the candle has just started forming like now, do not join the markets. In between 5 minutes time frame, okay, there is 3 minutes remaining, 2.5 minutes remaining, or a few minutes that are remaining for that candle close, there is the point where you join the markets and you can make a trade. So the rule is very simple. Don't trade when the candle has started forming or when the candle is about to close. Be watchful of that. That is the time frame. So if you pick, let's say 10 minutes, the time will change from 3. It's here. You can see this still this candle imebakisha ama 3 minutes to its completion. If you pick, let's say 15 minutes, let's see, 15 minutes, 7 minutes remaining for this candle to finish forming. Now, if, for example, you change the volatility, let me change the volatility, let's say to 30. We are at 50. I change to 30. This is 15-minute time frame. This is 7 minutes. So if we change this to 10 minutes, let's see, how many minutes remaining? 2 minutes remaining for that candle to close. If we change to, let's say, 3 minutes, let's see, 1 minute remaining, 1 minute, 22, 21. Let's pick 2 minutes and see. Now the shorter time frames are very crazy. 16 seconds, 13 seconds remaining, 12 seconds remaining. If we pick 1 minute time frame, now this is very much crazy. 0 seconds, candle has closed. We'll be jumping to the next candle in the soonest time possible. That candle has already closed. Can you trade at this point? The answer is no. Why? The markets are changing and you'll be moving to the next candle in the soonest time possible. It's very dangerous to trade at this point. Maybe the next candle maybe will be a fall, and maybe a different contract. So the best thing is always wait for at least the timer to give you a reasonable time to join the market. You can see. So the market was on rise. Now we are experiencing a different thing. So that's where we input the time frame. So at least work with a reasonable time frame. You can see. Work with a reasonable time frame You can see, work with a reasonable time frame. So the 1 minute time frame is discouraged a lot. Reason being, you will not have ample time to make a decision. Ample time to make a decision. Now, from the time frame, I will go to now methods that tools that you work with to at least make or get a decision on the markets. Okay. Now we will work with something called the indicators on the part FX indicators, and these are tools that we work with to know the market direction. Okay, they at least give us a snitch. Okay, they tell us that this market is going to rise in the soonest time possible, or this market is going to fall in the soonest time possible. Now, if you are a beginner trader and you need to become profitable in binary trading, in specific the market rise and fall, make use of the indicators that are available on the charts. So FX indicators, immediately click on it, you are going to find all these indicators listed here. Prof, do we work with all these? And the answer is no. We do not work with all these indicators. Reason being, we have them in plenty. We cannot master all of them, but at least what we have done, we have picked the easy indicators. And as I've always said, pick what is easy for you. If you are called Aaron, we can see we have an indicator called Aaron here. Your name is Aaron and you want to work with Aaron and you do not know how Aaron works, you'll be doomed. Okay? You'll be doomed. You'll be doing things that you do not understand. So let's work with the moving average indicator. Moving average, this one, hii iko peke yake. You click on it once. Click on it once. Far left, the indicator is added. It's here, MA9 close, this one. It comes with the length 9. That's the default setup of the moving average. For you, those who be following, I'll definitely get to how do you set this moving average to suit different contracts for you to make an analysis. So today I want to introduce you to moving average. It's a blue line that is cutting across the candles, either sometimes coming below, sometimes coming down, above, okay? Sometimes in a pitoku katikati. So this blue line is what we call the moving average. Now, this moving average is one of the best indicators that is available. Personally, I refer it as a universal indicator that is used to make analysis for the market over under, for the market even odd. I'll be showing you for the market rise and fall. Next thing, and before I move to the next indicator, I need to give a disclaimer that we do not work with a singular indicator. Like you cannot add the moving average and you say you will use the moving average to make your final decision for rise or the final decision for fall. At least work with them as pairs or a maximum of 3. Okay, unaweza kufanya na 2, 2 or 3. Okay, also do not work with many at a go. Okay, you'll complicate everything, decorate your charts and they look ugly. So move to the next indicator, the MACD. There I'm showing how to add them. Click on MACD once. Now the MACD is here signified by these 4 aspects. Okay, number 1, it is signified by the strong green candles. Number 2, the strong red candles. Okay, we have the faded green candles and the faded red candles. Then we have the lines, the blue line and the orange line. Okay, disclaimer on this specific indicator: we do not trade on the faded candles, either the red or the green. Reason being, at that point of the market became undecided. Either I'm not moving up or I'm not moving down. So at that point, we do not trade. We only trade on the strong red candles and the strong green candles. Understand that? I'll come to that when I'll come to tell you more about the MACD and how it works for the markets, for the market analysis. All right. Then you can add the last indicator that I need to introduce today. That is a commodity channel index. It's called the CCI. The CCI. CCI is signified by, I clicked once, it's here, CCI comes on default 20. Still, you can set it to whichever length or desired setup that you feel that it's aligning with your strategy, okay? So the best part of this is that this indicator is still usable, it's still making sense in the market, the rise and fall, okay? So it's signified by this blue line, you can see, blue line, and it has this bluish part. We call it the ocean, okay? You can call it the ocean. Then it is also signified by a scale here. And as the moving out, as the CCI is moving either up and down, we say that it generates some digits, and these digits can be positive or negative digits. I'll come with a detailed version of this in the next episode, in the next lesson. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel. We are different traders sites. Just go to your Chrome, Brave or Opera. Just type the different traders site. Make your analysis of these markets, understand how they work in an easy way. You'll be able to access our free robots, from normal robots to AIs to speed robots. Thank you. Adios. I beg to stop here.